lovely people, and welcome to my channel. My name is Cristina Emilia, and in today's video we're going to set up our plan for the next month, discuss some goals, review the previous month, and prepare everything for a new monthly reset routine. I've seen a lot of people doing that on YouTube. This is the first type of video that I'm doing following this template, where I'll be talking about the previous month and go through some reflective questions with you regarding what happened in the previous month and how I feel about it. Then we're going to discuss the goals and the plans that I have for the next month, and I'm going to share with you some templates and some strategies that I follow to keep on track with my goals, to set up small goals or big goals, and I'm hoping that you'll find this video useful. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, lovely people, let's start reviewing the month of April and go through some of the reflective questions that I've prepared for you. I'll add the questions as well on the screen. So the first question is, what did I achieve this month, and what was a happy or proud moment that I experienced? Any goals, tasks and projects that I worked on, and I really felt good about it. So my overall feeling about April is that it was a good month overall compared to March. March was a tremendous month. You saw my previous video where I explained my experience with the emergency room and what happened. Medical wise, I'm feeling much better now because I'm taking my iron prescription and I'm following a good nutritional diet. I think it's too much to say a diet, but I'm focused on eating iron rich food, which obviously are helping with the medication that I'm taking as well. And you know, the days are different. I cannot say that every day is a good day, but obviously it's much better than March was. And April was a wonderful month. We celebrated Easter. I was with my family, with my brother, with my friends. I also had a small reunion with my friends from university, been to a baby shower. So I was really, involved in social activities with friends from church, friends from university. I had the quality time spent with my husband because we both felt better. And April was like a deep breath of fresh air for us because we're happy that there's nothing wrong, like life-threatening, with myself. And apart from my severe anemia, which I know is kind of bad, but I'm taking medication for it, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine in a few months. I already feel much better now compared to how I was 2 months ago and how I was at the beginning of April. And I'm optimistic that I'll be feeling even better at the end of May, end of June, and so on. So I'll keep taking my iron medication. I'll be focusing on eating iron-rich food. I'll pay more attention to what my body signals, and I'll just spend, and I'll be focused on employing and scheduling in my time activities that make me feel good, that allow me to rest, to pause when I need it, and limit a little bit, as much as possible, but limit the, hustle and grinding activities that I had before, like every single day. So that is the goal. I think the paper can take everything and we can plan all the things, but when it comes to actually implementing the goals that we want to do and the tasks that we want to perform on a daily basis, I feel we tend to get absorbed by our mundane routine. And if you're someone who is so dedicated and invested with the work that they're doing and with their day-to-day activities, you can lose track of time, and you let yourself get absorbed by the task itself. I'm pretty sure that if you're passionate about what you're doing, you have this feeling and you give it your best, you go above and beyond, and you just, you pour your heart and soul into everything that you're doing because, you want it to be great and you care about what you're doing. And sometimes we tend, and I know from experience that sometimes I tend to forget to take a breather, take a step back and focus on doing things for myself as well, not just for the people around me or the community. So that's one of the goals going forward, is to make myself a priority, be my number one priority, if we are okay from all points of view, like if we are okay with our mental health, spiritual health, physical health, and if we look after ourselves and our well-being, we'll be able to give the best to others, because if we are our best version, we can be, you know, the best wife, the best friend, the best daughter, the best manager, the best coworker, the best colleague. So it's always important to look after yourself first and then give your best to the other people in your life. Going on to the next question. The next question is, how did I feel this month and why? What did I do to feel that way? What I can do in the future to continue to feel good, if assuming that what I did was making me feel good. So I think I touched base a little bit on this question. Like, I did mention that, you know, compared to March, April was a wonderful month because I'm feeling much better now, and I'm very optimistic that next month I'll be feeling even better, and as the days and the weeks are going by, my strength will increase and I will slowly go back to my usual self, having the same vitality and energy, having the same energy and enthusiasm that I had before. I'm quite an optimistic and enthusiastic person, so I think this will come easy to me. I just need to make sure not to over excel and overdo like on the tasks that I'm planning to do on a daily basis. I tend to get very excited every time I start a new project, or even with the project that I'm currently working on. I am very happy that I'm able to continue to work on them. To some, I had to take a step back on some of my personal projects because obviously I couldn't focus on them, I didn't have the energy, but I'm planning to go back full power in the next couple of weeks because there are some projects very dear to my heart that I really want to finish, that help. And also I'd like to be able to continue to work to the best of my ability to my existing goals and personal projects. What I feel is important to add is that reviewing the previous month, what has helped me to uplift my spirit and to maintain my optimistic attitude was to keep my promises with myself. And I'll give you an example. I noticed that a lot of the time I would get frustrated, I'll start crying, I'll be very upset because I would write down on my list of goals that, you know, today, for instance, I will do, I don't know, some stretches, exercises, or I'll go for a walk, you know, activities that will increase my happiness hormones and will make me feel happy. However, at the beginning, because I didn't have as much strength as I have now, I wasn't able to do that. I mean, I was going out to the local shop, I'll be back home, and that was it. That entire journey, which was 10 minutes one way, so like 20-25 minutes going to the shop and coming back home, that whole journey would be very difficult for me because I'll get back home feeling exhausted, very tired, I'll start crying because, you know, it would just create a feeling of frustration and nuisance on me. So now the lesson learned was to, you know, be more patient, give myself some grace. So then slowly I decided to decrease the number of time or number of steps that I plan to do while I go outside. So now I'm just like, okay, go outside for 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, have a walk in the neighborhood and come back. And that would be a goal by itself. Like the move my body goal, the moving my body goal activity part will be completed. And I know it's a small task per se because we all go outside walking, but believe me when I say, a few weeks ago, that wasn't necessarily an enjoyable task to do. It's not the case anymore because my strength is increasing day by day, and I'm very happy and grateful for that. But yeah, the point, the moral of the story is that I noticed that us as humans, we are very happy and we increase our self-esteem and positive attitude if we keep the promises that we make to ourselves. And I think that can be everything, like, you know, go and have a yoga session, go to the gym, you know, read a book or finish that project. Every single task that we do, big or small, which is made as a promise to us, once it's completed, it just makes you feel better. It makes you feel amazing. So this is what I want to continue to do in the next month, with the comment that I'll make sure to add small achievable tasks on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, things that I can do and will not require a lot of time at my end, and hopefully will not make me very tired. We shall see, but that's the goal. The next question is about the challenges that I had and things that didn't go as planned and what I've learned. I think I spoke a little bit about this on the previous questions. The fact that if we keep promises to ourselves, we'll make ourselves feel better, our self-esteem will improve, and our dopamine and serotonin levels will go like fireworks in our brain. So we'll feel very, very happy. Another thing that I learned is that everything that we feel in the moment will pass. Like, I think I repeated this phrase a lot, like, this shall pass too. Because there were days when I didn't feel great, I cried, I felt frustrated, I felt powerless. And those days passed, those moments passed. The next day I felt better. It's something that we all know, that, you know, regardless of the situation, good or bad, it will pass. And tomorrow there's another day. However, that doesn't mean that we have to disregard what we are feeling in the moment. There's something that I tell my team every single day. Your feelings are valid. They are your feelings, you know, respect them, acknowledge them, cherish them, let them, you know, let your feelings be, and then if they serve you, keep them. If they don't, let them go. Rather than keeping them, or rather than ignoring the feelings, they will eventually explode like a volcano, and it's not going to be good for you. I understand completely that it's easier said than done, and when we are in the moment and when we are dealing with something that seems, you know, difficult or challenging, obviously our brain doesn't make the difference, and that's another thing that I'm trying to work on, making sure every single day that my brain and I are good buddies. I often speak with myself or with my brain and trying to joke and be like, hi brain, let's be friends. Listen, we are in 2023. You don't need to ensure my survival. We're okay. Nobody's trying to hunt us or kill us. It's fine. So let's be friends, brain. Come on. There's a very interesting podcast that I've watched on YouTube regarding our brain and how our brain works and how it's trying to keep us alive to ensure that we are in no danger. And by doing this, our brain can be our own enemy, because it's an obstacle, or it just self-sabotages you. Because if you want to do something that maybe excites you in the moment, but it's something new that you haven't done before, it will tell you to stay chill, stay put and quiet, don't do anything because it's new. And I think from a neuroscientific point of view, that's because when the brain searches through, you know, your brain files department, they cannot see any past experience or any resources or events that you might have experienced in the past, or things that are similar to what you'd like to do. So that kind of generates a red flag, because it's something new, unknown, so that equals danger. It's all very interesting, and I'm trying to read more regarding this neuroscientific discoveries and how our brain works and how our mind is connected with how we feel, how we act, and of course the connection between mind, body and spirit. They all make us, and it's quite interesting, I think, to see the triggers. If you keep a journal, I'm trying to do that. I'm not so good at journaling, but I'm trying to every single day, like at least to write a few bits and bobs, a few things on how I feel, and if there is something that it makes me feel uncomfortable, I'm trying to understand why. And a lot of the time it's because in the past I might have wanted to do that, but something happened, something that my brain treated as danger, and you know, everything shuts down afterwards. Now let's focus on May. May, it's a new month. I'm so excited. Hopefully the weather will change completely and we're gonna move from a very cloudy, rainy spring to a very hot summer weather. I'm a summer babe, so I am so excited for summer. I cannot wait to see Mr. Sunshine on the UK sky more often and not just a few hours per day, because yeah, it's quite hard to see him these days. So let's talk about May, intention, vision and goals. For May, what I want is to try and focus on the present moment. And this is a challenge for me because I'm always planning for the future. The things that I do at work as well and in my personal life, the projects that I'm working on, they require me to plan in advance, to map the next weeks and the next months of the year. And I'm always like in the middle of, you know, the present moment and thinking of the future in terms of the, you know, the goals that I'm going to work on, the tasks that I will need to do, and all the projects that will need to be completed to ensure the successful achievement of the goals. That can be personal goals and professional goals as well. So it's a work in progress, but I want to do that to be very vested and connected and present with all the things that I'm doing in the present moment. Another important thing is to make the most of our holidays. A couple of weeks, my husband and I will go on holiday and we're so excited. I cannot wait. It's gonna be nice and hot and sunny every single day. I cannot wait. I'm very excited for that and we just want to make the most of it. I mean, look at my face when I talk about it. I'm just so excited. It's gonna be so great. And another thing that I want to do, like in terms of goals, is to try and stay active with my body every day, every week. Walk outside for 15 minutes, that's perfect. If I do that, it's gonna be a goal achieved. And also I want to focus on doing daily tasks that allow me to be creative, because I have this artistic side of me. I like to do things that allow me to use my creativity. I write, for instance, if I edit YouTube videos for you guys, it also makes me very, very happy because I love recording the videos and I love editing the videos. Every time when I finish a project, I'm like, oh my god, it's like a little baby creation. Let's see what the end project is going to be. And I'm always very excited and very happy. And I'm also proud of myself because I am learning new skills every time. When I use the editing software, when I work with Adobe, or when I don't know, do something new in Excel, it's just, again, it raises my dopamine and serotonin levels. It just makes me super happy. And of course, you know, talking about the promises that we said that we want to keep with ourselves, I'm also very happy. I'm very happy and proud because if I say I'm going to work on a task or on a goal, I just feel good. I feel excited. So all in all, I want to be more present. I want to enjoy at maximum the amazing holiday I'm gonna have with my wonderful husband, and I want to engage daily in activities that will allow me to use my creativity, my innovative skills, and just to, you know, express myself and express my artistic side, to showcase my artistic side. Now the next question, it's regarding goals. What are the main goals or the main projects that I want to work on in the next month, and what I will need to prioritize to make this happen. The number one goal will be health and wellness, health and fitness, everything health related. And I made a list with the most important tasks that I will need to do every single day to help me to achieve my health and wellness goals. And the overall goals, like the health goal, for me is to stay active as much as possible. So obviously I'll be taking my vitamins and my iron supplements every single day. On top of that, I'd like to make sure that I'm active. Either I go out for a walk or I go out cycling. I haven't been in a while. I really missed it. I really miss the gym a lot, but I will wait a few more weeks until I go back to the gym. I am so keen, you have no idea. I'm like a kid who misses her toys, and I just cannot wait to be back in the gym. A few more weeks. Very soon will happen, very soon. One of the tasks that I've written as part of my goals will be to go outside every single day and walk for 10 or 15 minutes minimum. And also in addition to that, I want to spend 10-15 minutes, 10 is the minimum, but I want to spend a couple of minutes every single day doing some stretching activities. Like I have the Evolve You app, so I'm just going to use some of the stretching routines that they have available in the app. And another thing is to incorporate more fruits and veggies, you know, broccoli, beets, what else, goji, blueberries, strawberries, you know, all the things. Like I've recently discovered a really good broccoli salad with feta and strawberries and blueberries and walnuts. It's delicious. I know it sounds weird because you're mixing, you know, the fruits with feta and broccoli, but it's divine. I really recommend you try it. You can find it on Pinterest, that's where I get it from, and Pinterest is actually really good to find all the healthy recipes, and you get so much inspirations from there. I love the app. Pinterest is nice, and so is YouTube, so since I'm here anyway. And one last thing that I've added was to read every single day 10 pages per day, but that's like non-fiction book. My next big goal is regarding work. I work a 9 to 5, so of course makes sense that I have some work goal as well. Without giving too much information, the goal for me is to achieve all the deadlines that I have every single week in May. And in addition to that, my goals personally for me as a manager is to have my weekly one-to-ones with my team members. I'm gonna have a full team very soon, so that's going to be so amazing. Lots of people to manage, but I'm very excited to meet the new people, and I'm excited for that. And my motto is, I don't care if it's the end of the world, the one-to-one will happen. So that's a goal. And the next one is in regards to my management skills and my personal development as well, to read or to listen every single day 10 or 15 minutes, either a podcast or an audiobook regarding management, leadership, business, all the things like team buildings and all that, just coaching and training and mentoring. That'll be nice. So another goal that I have is in regards to YouTube, social media, and that is to continue to post my weekly videos every Sunday. I love that. It just makes me so happy. You have no idea how proud I am and how happy I am that in the last couple of months I managed to progress a little bit. It makes me so happy every time I record a video, then I spend time editing and then creating the end product, and then when I press upload, I'm always feeling like the exuberance and, you know, the emotions of, oh my god, the baking project is up for the world. See it, enjoy it, share the love, people. And also a newly found passion or activity. I've been quite active recently on LinkedIn, and I want to continue to do that because I quite like the platform. Same like YouTube is quite nice and professional. Obviously LinkedIn is more professional than YouTube, but I guess it also depends how you filter your preferences and the type of content that you watch. For me, both YouTube and LinkedIn are quite positive, and I try to follow like positive, useful, educational content that will give me a good vibe and make me happy. And talking about happiness and, you know, positive content, this is the type of content that I hope to provide as well, and I'm putting across too, because I want everyone who watches my videos to, you know, have a smile, feel happy, feel the joy, feel the good energy, and feel the good vibes. And that's why I always strive to remember everyone that they are amazing. So you are amazing, you're awesome, you're wonderful, and you can do whatever you want to. The sky is not the limit. Conquer the day, conquer your dreams, and conquer the world. Right, now let's go back to the goals and finish with the last questions for the May intention, vision, and goal section. And that is, what skills and behaviors or knowledge you'd like to improve in the next month, but going forward. So the skills, in no particular order, are obviously my public speaking skills. I love talking, just put it this way. But obviously I know there are things that I can improve, and that is one ongoing goal that I have. In terms of more technical skills, I'm obviously working in Adobe, in Canva, in Filmora, like the video editing software. So the goal is to learn something new, a new feature every month, learning a new trick while using these software systems. And in terms of behavior and mindset, that would be to focus on the positive, catch my brain when it derails. So what I mean by that is to, obviously, by being intentional with my thoughts and being more present and invested. I'm already invested, but like being more present and not allowing my mind to fly like a butterfly, I'll be able to catch myself. So what I mean by that is by being present in every task that I'm doing, I'll be able to catch myself, catch my brain, catch my mind if it derails and starts thinking negative things. Say I want to, I don't know, go to Pilates. I've never been to Pilates, but my brain will say, oh, you've never been to Pilates, where do you want to go? Like, is it that for you? It's not your thing? You know, what I'm trying to say, that every time your brain gives you an excuse or a sort of an explanation as to why you shouldn't do something that you'd like to do, maybe that's a new thing, maybe that's, you know, trying a new restaurant, trying a new thing, a task, learning something new. We always think like, oh, that is difficult, no, I'm not going to do that, oh, that's not for me, I don't have the skills for that, or I was never good at that. I have a great example for that with me and maths, but that's for another video. Yeah, just do it, because it's just your brain trying to keep you safe, keep you out of danger. It's no danger. Chances are you're gonna love it, you're gonna discover that you have new skills, new abilities, new capabilities, and all you need is maybe some practice, learning something else, or spending some time every day or every week to improve on a particular skill or topic, gain more knowledge, and that will help you long term. So that's the plan. If I want to do something, just go for it, and yeah, I will evaluate afterwards if I like it, if I dislike it, if I want to try it again. So what I want to do is to practice gratitude. I already keep that in my agenda when I write my goals or the things that I want to do on a particular day. I also have a gratitude corner where I write 3 things that I'm grateful for, or things that I'm excited for. Just thanking God for the amazing life that I have and that we all have. It's such a blessing. Like, everything that we have is truly a blessing, starting with our health, our body, our mind, our daily life, the people that surround us, the family that we have, our partners, our friends. It's a true blessing. And another important thing is to compliment people more often. And this is something that I started to do with my team a while ago, and I know it had such a positive impact for them as well, and I know that because I received their feedback. And the simplest thing that I did was that every single day, literally every single day, at the end of the workday, I would write a quick message to say, you know, thank you so much for your work today, for your dedication, for your commitment. You wonderful humans, amazing people, you're the best, you're spectacular humans. They told me that it impacted them in such a positive way. First of all, they appreciated that, because it's nice to have someone who says thank you for the work that you're doing, even though you are contracted and paid to do that job. But it's nice because it's a reminder, it's a courtesy, it's a reminder, a reiteration of how great they are, of how capable they are, and it reiterates the fact that as a manager, I appreciate them and I value them for their time, for their person, for their capability. And I want to continue to do that, to keep it as a good habit, you know, in my professional life, to remind everyone, and not just in my professional life, but in my personal life as well, to remind everyone, including yourself, that you are fantastic humans who can do everything. You are amazing, you are loved, valued, and cherished, and you are just magnificent. You are magnificent. So sending you much love, joy, laughter, and positive vibe and positive energy to you. Also, lovely people, I wanted to say that I've created some templates for you that you can download from my StanStore. The link is below in the description of the video. You can also find it in the About Me section of my YouTube channel. you go on my StanStore and you enter your email address, and you'll automatically be emailed with the templates that I've created. The templates are fillable PDF templates. You can work on them if you have Adobe, or you can simply print them and use them as a hard copy format. And you have templates for the month in review section, for setting up the goals, the intention, the vision of the new month, mapping your goals, and going to the reflective questions for the previous month. I really hope that these templates will be useful to you, that you'll get some value from them, and you'll be able to use them in your daily work, your personal life, your professional life, and that they'll help you to measure your progress, to set up your goals, to follow your goals, and to measure your progress day by day, week by week, to be able to assess what you did in the previous month, what you want to focus on in the next month, and what are the skills, the behaviors that you can improve or learn more on. So to end this video, I just feel like saying thank you. Thank you, God, for everything, for all the blessings. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. A big heart to you, and I really hope that what I shared with you in this video is helpful for you. I hope that you'll be able to use it and to apply it in your daily life, your daily work, or in your projects at work, at home, whatever you're doing. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.